Welcome everyone! In today's video, I would like to show you some more cool backpiece transmogs. I'm not talking about some boring cloaks, I'm talking about really cool backpieces. Oh, and the mount of the day is the Skullripper. This mount drops from a rare in the new version of Arathi Highlands, here on the map, and has around 6% drop chance. This mount can be farmed only once each time your faction controls the zone. With that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. So, the first transmogs I'd like to show you are the Earthen Backpacks. These, quite basic, but very good looking backpacks can simply be purchased from a vendor called Hooded Purveyor on the Siren Isle, here on the map. Each backpack costs 500 flame blessed iron. The currency can be farmed by completing weekly and daily quests on the Siren Isle, by killing rares, or by doing the excavation sites. These I can imagine going very well on engineer or blacksmith type of transmog, or maybe some cool dark iron dwarf mogs. Next on our list are the Tuskarr Backpacks. These can be simply purchased from the Iskara renowned vendor here on the map. But there is a catch. And that is that you'll have to be renowned 16 with the Iskara Tuskarr. And since we are talking about Iskara, at renowned 29, you'll be able to purchase 5 Gnoll backpacks from Scaps, who is located here on the map. Each of these backpacks look quite nice and can be paired up with many transmog sets. Up next, we have the Archivist's Elegant Bag, Historian's Hefty Habersack, and Excavator's Pack of Findings. The first two can be purchased from a vendor at the Big Dig event in Azure Span, here on the map, for 15,000 mysterious fragments each. You can get the mysterious fragments by completing a weekly quest in the Big Dig area, and by participating in the Big Dig event, which happens every hour on half hour, so at 12:30, 13:30 and so on. There are also some world quests that reward you with a chunk of mysterious fragments, but there aren't that many of these at once, probably like 2 or 3 every 3 days. To get the Excavator's Pack of Findings, you just have to participate in the Big Dig, and there is a chance you can get this backpack while doing so. These backpacks go very well with the full Excavator or Historian sets, but in my opinion, these can be used for any adventure type of transmogs. Then we have the Delve backpieces. There are many of these, all of which have different drop sources. Depending on the type of delve you're doing, there is a small chance that one of the backpiece transmogs will be in the trunk. So, if you're looking for these backpacks, I'd recommend you start farming the Nightfall Sanctum Delve. These drop from the Nerubian delves, so the Underkeep, Spiral Weave, Skittering Breach, and Earthcrawl Mines. And these ones drop from the newly added Goblin-themed delves, so Excavation Site 9 and Side Street Sluss. There are also cool headpiece transmogs from the delves that are worth mentioning, since we are talking about delves, so these drop from the Kobold-themed delves, so the Dread Pit, the Waterworks, and the Kriegwall's Rest. These drop from the Fungal-themed delves, so Fungal Folly and Mycomancer Cavern, and these drop from the Kobis-themed delves, so the Sinkhole and Takrathan Abyss. Then we have the newly added Jetpack transmogs from Undermine. There are 6 variations of this cool jetpack. First is the yellow one, which can be obtained by farming the Galagio garbage rare in the Undermine zone. This rare can be farmed as many times you want in a day and can still drop the jetpack. While farming for this transmog, you can also get a cool mount, which I have made a guide for already, so if you're interested, go check it out. The next 3 can be obtained from a raid boss in the Liberation of Undermine raid as a very rare drop. The boss in question is the Sprocketmonger Lockenstock. He drops the red colored jetpack on LFR difficulty, blue colored jetpack on normal difficulty, and black colored jetpack on heroic and mythic difficulty. These are very cool and unique, and with the newly added Undermine outdoor sets, these go very well with them. you can get the purple jetpack from a vendor in the Incontinential Hotel for 3250 resonance crystals. However, you need to be renown 18 with the Cardels of Undermine. And the last one, the green one, can be obtained from the c.h.e.t.t. vendor on the upper floor of the Incontinential Hotel for 1000 resonance crystals. To be able to purchase this, you'll have to complete the achievement Chat Mate, which requires you to complete 100 chat lists. To complete a chat list, you have to do 4 of the 8 quests on the list. Once you're done, you can come back to chat and put in the finished chat list. Once you turn in the list, you can no longer do it on the same character until the next reset. Well, you could, but you'll need 40 chat cards, which drop from delves and rares in the Undermine. You can, however, do it on your ults, so there's that. And that's it for today's Backpiece Transmogs. What do you think? Do you have any of these already? Are you farming any of them? Let me know in the comments. And speaking of commenting, answer this question of the day. What's your favorite season of the year? And why? Mine has to be winter, since my favorite type of weather is when it's cold, but not windy. There are also no mosquitoes during winter, so that's a plus. And the hot drinks, like tea or coffee, just hit different during winter. What about you? Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching the video. Like it if you liked it, and make sure to frostbolt the subscribe button and bell button as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later!